What is up, guys? Welcome to another video. I already got my helmet cam on. Wasting no time today. Today's probably gonna be the last few days that I'll be making these kind of vlogs, because man, it is November 9th, 57 degrees out right now. It's probably one of the warmer days we'll have. I do not foresee another 80-degree weather coming anymore. I think we're just kind of heading towards winter. But with that said, I just kind of wanted to make I was bored at home, just wanted to make another video for you guys, just kind of keep you guys updated. So I was debating if I wanted to make a talk and ride video, or just I don't know, like a review and ride. I guess I'll just make a review and ride today. I don't really got much on my mind, so maybe we could just talk more about the bike, just giving you guys an update what's going on. So yeah, today we'll take the XS750 out for a ride. But quick updates: the XSR 900 is down for the count now. Not really down for the count, I should say. She's put away for the winter. Put some stable in her, put a tarp over it, a cover just to make sure. I do still want to clean it though before I really put it away, so I'll probably just do like some spray, some spray stuff, and then just kind of wipe her down, keep her clean in her long days of slumber, because I'm not riding the XSR anymore. She's already put away. I do gotta hook up a battery tender at some point, but if there is gonna be a warmer day, and if the boys want to ride, I'll just take out the XS750. Just make sure she's running all right. Updates on the Suzuki GS850. Old girl needs some tweaking to do. I got the airbox out. I am gonna work on the carbs next on this. I just really haven't had the time or motivation to do so. Let me move this over here. I haven't had the time and motivation to really work on it yet, but I do have pod filters for it already. It's at the crib, but I just haven't put it on yet. I'm going to clean the carbs, do whatever I got to do the same exact thing that I did to the XS750, and get it running right, because she's having some fuel issues and leaking issues, and yeah, so that's that on that bike. And last but not least, little old Grom. I don't know when's the last time I made a video on this guy. She will be running up soon. I'm kind of worried about this one more. I think this is going to be more work than I thought over these two older ladies. So my good friend Franco entrusted me in this Ruckus 2006 Honda Ruckus. And I told him, hey man, let me get it, and let me get it running for you so I can give it back to you running, because it hasn't been running in a while. So yeah, I'll talk about that when I get on the bike. But yeah, let's get it started. Alright guys, sorry. A little panic attack. The XS750 is running. That's the problem with these bikes, really. If you're not running them, they just kind of sit, and they don't start smoothly. That, on top of it being really cold out, these older bikes, not much of a fan of the cold weather, so I'm kind of forcing it to ride today. But yeah, anyways, with this Grom, it might be bigger work than I think, only because Franco said the last time he rode this was 2009. It is 2024, guys, and he left 2009 gas in there, so it just looks like straight cheeks in there. Yeah, I'll show you guys a video of that whenever I decide to dive into the Grom, to the Ruckus, because I really don't want to dive into that now. I want to kind of focus on the two big bikes. Well, just the Suzuki, because this one's basically running. And yeah. All right. So I don't know if I mentioned already. This is I was thinking about doing a talk and ride, but I don't got nothing to talk about, so we're just gonna go for a review. I guess you could say this is my first review and ride and review series. Hey, all right guys, on the road on the XS750. I don't know when was the last time I rode or talked about this bike and I recorded it. I think the last time I recall, I probably haven't posted it yet, but I'm probably gonna get to it editing wise, was when I was first working on the XS750 and kind of just going through trying to make it run, and I was able to get it running, but wasn't running right, and I had to, you know, tune it differently because of the cold and yada yada yada. But anyways, we're here. 1978 Yamaha XS750 special. I really like this bike. I really like old bikes in general. It's honestly like a time machine, truthfully. And this couch, fam, this couch, I see, I can't even say it. This seat is like a couch. It's so nice. It's so comfy. I took Bay out on a ride with this bike, and she loves the back seat over my XSR 900. The XSR 900's, you know, I guess not as plush as this. So this is definitely a nice little weekend around town putter type of bike for me. So little things about this bike. I don't know if I've said it in the previous video, but hey, since we're focusing on the XS750, I'll talk about it here. I bought it with 11,000 miles on the dot, and at that time, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna post it, but at this time I didn't post that video yet. But I do recall saying that I have this bike has the same amount of miles when I bought it when I put miles on the 2024 XSR 900. I think I remember recording that. I showed the dash on this one, and I showed the dash on my 900. And the 900, my 2024 XSR 900 had more miles than this bike when I picked it up. Almost a 50-year-old bike, like, man. So yeah, this is a fun bike. I like it. Let's talk about, I guess we could talk about the things that I don't like about this bike. Let's start with that. And you can see it right away, for me, the handlebars. Handlebars gotta go. This is not something I want to keep riding. I will say though, as much as I shit on the handlebars, it's pretty comfy. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty comfy. It is a comfy bike, and the stance when I rode this and then I went back on my XSR 900, so funny, because when I rode this the whole day and then I decided to hop on the XSR 900 and ride that for a little bit, I felt like the XSR 900 was like an R1, like seating wise. Like it was just so freaking like aggressive compared to this. But yeah, it was just really funny to get into. Couple things I just wanted to stop because my idle is really high. That's the one thing about this bike, which I like. I really have to dial it in since it's colder weather. I gotta dial it down just a little bit because I don't want it to over rev, since now it's probably warm enough now. So there you go, that's a better rev right there. But yeah, since we're stopped, might as well talk about the looks of the bike. Let's keep it running, so I don't want it to die. Man, it is, to me, a really, really cool bike. Like I said multiple times, I have plans for this bike. Well, I will have plans for this bike if I don't sell it. Main features, main reason why I got this bike, of course, Yamaha, and of course the 3-banger. Truthfully, I just wanted to match the my XSR. This is kind of like the grandma of that bike. Without this bike, that XSR would not exist, I think. So yeah, I mean, it's cool for a 78. It's got dual disc brakes. It has an optional kickstart. which you've probably seen me do before on this when I was doing the build series on this, or not really build series, just kind of like getting it to run. But I've used Kickstart a couple times. I got some Uni air filters because I'm not dealing with that air box. I think you've heard me say that in the previous video about this bike too. I got new spark plugs because cylinder 1 spark plug was out. It wasn't sparking, so I just decided to replace all 3. Batteries in here, seats really nice, well kept. Oh, another cool thing that you guys might not know is this bike is not chain driven, it is shaft driven, so it's kind of cool. If you guys have ever ridden a shaft driven bike before, it's actually pretty cool, because when you're on the throttle, the bike doesn't pull you like you know, backwards. The bike rises as you're on the throttle. It's such a cool feeling. Yeah, this thing is really cool. From my small knowledge and research, all I have to really do is just change the oil just to maintain it, so that's kind of cool. I don't have to worry about adjusting the chain and yada yada yada. But on the other side of that page, if this thing goes out, it's way more expensive to replace this than a chain, right? So pros and cons for sure. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Another thing too is I don't want to take off the key, but helmet hooks. Turn it this way, this thing releases, and that's your helmet hook. It's pretty cool. But yeah, this is a mostly stock bike when I got it, and that's what I really liked about it. It's in great condition for what it is. That's why I had to hop on it. Like I said originally, I was gonna get this bike, but you know, the kid ended up wanting to get rid of the Suzuki too, so I said, hey, fuck it, I'll take it with me. You know, it's a good deal for both bikes. But yeah, future plans for this guy, you know, definitely remove the handlebars if I plan on keeping this. I want to go into more flat bars, just a cafe style bars. I don't think I want to go clip-ons, just because I don't know, I don't want to go clip-ons. I was thinking about it, it will look cool, but I don't want to do clip-ons. Maybe, I don't know, my mind might change. My mind always changes. But yeah, that's kind of like what it is here on the outside. I guess that's the outside look of it. Let's go ahead and get back on the road, and maybe I'll talk about how it rides, because I don't think I've done that yet. Gotta change the idle screw again, just a little bit more, just a little bit. Alright, let's get back on the road. I kind of want to just stick around to local roads, because I don't know. I don't want this bike to go out on me too far from home, so I'm not questioning the reliability, but questioning the reliability. I don't know if you guys can hear the bike, but the bike sounds amazing. The setting on this right now is running way rich, just because that's how I had it when I had to diagnose the bike. I just wanted to make sure that it was getting fuel, because the previous setting, it was at like, I might have it in the video when I was working on this, oh fuck. Ooh, did not mean to stall that, oh my god. Woo, I got scared there, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Holy shit. Woo! But yeah, no, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the idle screw, or the needle, the middle needle. So my issue with this bike was, I'll link all the videos that I'm talking about. I'll link it up here somewhere. The videos when I was working on the bike, but I had idling problems. Like, it wouldn't go past 2,000 RPM. Like right now, it goes past 2,000 RPM smooth. Like, she rides great now. But before, I couldn't get past it, so I had to adjust the needle to get more fuel in, because it would cut off. It felt like it would bog at 2,000, and can't have that. You cannot have that. It kept getting cut off. So right now it's running super rich, so I don't know if the video can catch it, but sometimes this thing backfires. So when it's a little bit warmer again, I'm gonna push the needle dial. I'm gonna dial the needle back down a notch, just to keep doing that. But yeah. So yeah. So far the bike runs amazing. I mean, it's a great bike. I love this bike. It's a great running bike. Oh my god. Woo! We'll get that yellow. Great running bike. Nimble for sure. Like when you're riding it, oh my goodness. For a 50-plus-year-old bike, this thing is very nimble. It's heavy though. When you're not riding it, when you're not riding on this thing and it's just kind of staying put, it's she's a heavy girl. She's a heavy girl for sure. A couple things. The clutch is very hard to press in. I'm gonna have to diagnose that issue. It's just very hard to grip and press the clutch in. But shifting, amazing. Shifting works great. Everything's great. Yeah, not much to complain. I mean, it's really a fun bike, purely just because it's a time machine for me. Like people back then, this is how they ride. Like my grandpa probably used to ride this in the Philippines. The smell of this bike reminds me of the Philippines when it's running. So yeah, it's cool stuff. Yeah, I don't know what else to really talk about when I'm riding this bike. But I think that concludes this ride-in review. This is my first ride-in review, guys. I'm sorry this might not be as informational as you want it, just because I don't have anything to compare this to, like I said. But yeah, like look at this. The turn-in is woo. I'm kind of scared. I was kind of scared to lean it because these tires, man. These tires are not as wide as my 900, so I'm not comfortable leaning it that far. Nor I don't think I would want to. But yeah, let's do a little pull. It's so weird, man. I hate this handlebar position, guys. When I'm throttling, I'm like this. It is so funny. Oh my god. But she pulls though, for an old gal, she pulls. Oh my god, man. That's the first time I did a really hard pull on this bike. It's so funny because my throttle is like twisted and it doesn't feel like I'm going anywhere. But yeah, like I said, this is probably going to be a for sure. I think now that I'm riding this a little bit more often, this is the most I've ridden this bike, the farthest I've ridden this bike, but I definitely want to put some new handlebars on here. Oh, suspension. Let's talk about suspension. Right now, on these big bumps, really comfy. Not bad at all. Maybe because of my the seat. The seat's like a couch, but it's pretty comfy. The suspension's good. Like, boom, I just hit that bump right there. Not too bad. Suspension is good. Power and torque. I mean, it's a 50-year-old girl. I can't beat on it too hard. Power feels nice. I think it's the weight on this thing too. Oh, I don't know if you guys heard that. It backfired there for me. Oh, brakes. Oh, speaking of brakes, that reminded me. Me and my friends, when we all ride together, we make a joke about our bikes. Every time we had to brake hard, ABS. Yeah, this old girl does not have ABS. So, I gotta be careful. Woo! But yeah, I think that's all I got for you guys on this. Oh, wait. Sidetrack. Can I show you guys? Hold on. So as you guys know, I had a GS500. That was my first ever bike, and I low-sided right here on this downhill. I was going down this hill and I fucking low-sided. Why? Because I was being a dummy. I wanted to test if I could lock the brakes. My rear brakes, I locked my rear brakes thinking I was gonna Tokyo drift it somehow. And yeah, I low-sided. I went like this, like low-sided. And yeah, that was that was something. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'll try to do better when it comes to I'll try to do better when it comes to these kind of rides. It's my first is he burying a body over there? Damn. It's my first review and ride and review. So yeah, I'll make more of these for sure. I had a plan on making more of these videos on my bikes. I still have to do it on the 2024 XSR 900. I still got to do it on my 900. I'll do it when the Suzuki's up and running, if it doesn't sell right away, and then I'll do it on the Ruckus for sure when I get that running, and I'll definitely do it with with my friends' bikes for sure. I'll do a ride review with a lot of their bikes. I think I want to do Mitzi's first because I like Mitzi's bike. 400, man, that's another thing too. And I don't know if I said this in the videos yet, but I want a smaller CC bike for sure. Once I get all these bikes out of the way, I want to get like a smaller CC, like something, honestly, like even like a Yamaha R3. Honestly, I wish Yamaha made like a 400 class, kind of like the Kawasaki ZX4RR, like an inline 4 small cylinder, or a small CC bike. I'd like that. But yeah, hopefully soon. We'll see where this channel goes. We'll see where it goes, but that's something I want in the garage at some point. But yeah, anyways, sorry guys, I keep getting sidetracked. Hope you guys enjoy the video. More videos like this to come. They'll be better, trust. I'm just kind of working things out. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. See you guys in my next vlogs. I'll probably be editing over the winter. There's a lot of videos that I haven't posted yet as of recording in November, so I'll have plenty of video for you guys in the winter. Yeah, because there's a lot of videos that I still haven't posted, so it'll be good. I'm not gonna be riding anymore in the winter, so it'll give me some time to give you guys some videos while we're hibernating. Yeah, all right, see you guys in the next video. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you guys like this video. Yeah. See you guys in the next one. Peace.